Dramatic helicopter footage captures the dead of night over international waters in the eastern Pacific as U.S. Navy warships supported by P-8 Poseidon surveillance aircraft detect a massive low-profile semi-submersible vessel dubbed the world's deadliest floating drug empire, a sophisticated narco-submarine network flagship capable of hauling tens of tons of cocaine across oceans, evading radar with stealth design and armed defenses. The multi-$100 million operation, run by a designated terrorist cartel, surges forward loaded with billions in narcotics bound for global markets. Navy helicopters deploy fast, roping teams, while guided missile destroyers close in firing warning shots that illuminate the sea, the crew realizing escape impossible attempts, desperate maneuvers, but precision strikes from Navy assets disable engines, causing the vessel to list heavily. Boarding parties storm the deck in a high-stakes raid, overcoming resistance to secure the bridge and cargo holds, discovering vast bales of high-purity cocaine worth over $500 million on streets alongside weapons and navigation gear proving its lethal empire status. None of the crew managing to scuttle or flee as special forces round them up in zip ties amid chaotic waves, the floating fortress erupting in controlled secondary blasts from seized ordnance as explosives teams neutralize threats, the aftermath revealing a gutted multi-million-dollar hull sinking slowly under tow while captured traffickers face immediate detention, shocking analysts with the complete takedown of an untouchable maritime smuggling giant. Chaos erupts aboard the captured narco-sub as U.S. Navy SEALs and Coast Guard law enforcement teams sweep compartments, securing you prisoners and cataloging the immense drug haul that confirms intelligence on the vessel's role as a floating command center for one of the deadliest cartel networks funding violence worldwide. Satellite imagery and drone feeds broadcast the scene of the subdued empire, with crew members, none escaping, lined up on deck under floodlights while helicopters hover overhead providing cover. Forensic experts document advanced construction features like ballast systems and concealed compartments that allowed years of undetected runs. The $500 million plus facility, now neutralized, disrupts major supply chains, forcing cartels into panic reallocations. Social media and news outlets explode with leaked helmet cam footage of the assault going viral, stunning global audiences with the boldness of the operation. Cartel leaders reportedly reeling from the loss of their premier asset, vowing futile revenge as international partners praise the seamless multinational coordination. Aftermath inspections uncover encrypted comms linking to land-based operations leading to follow-up raids. Stunned world watches as the towed wreck arrives at port for full decommissioning, marking a pivotal blow to floating drug empires. Days after the daring U.S. Navy assault, analysts worldwide dissect the takedown of the notorious floating drug fortress with satellite photos showing the seized semi-submersible dwarfing escort vessels loaded with evidence of its deadly cargo capacity. Public disclosures reveal intercepted intel on planned deliveries that could have flooded markets with lethal narcotics, underscoring the empire's threat level. Cartel communications intercepted post-raid expose internal shock at none escaping capture, disrupting hierarchies and recruitment. Broader implications emerge as seized data fuels international arrests and asset freezes, crippling financing for violent operations. Media coverage intensifies, with expert panels debating escalation in maritime counter-narcotics, while viewership soars for official releases of the raid footage, the event boosting morale for law enforcement agencies, demonstrating advanced detection and strike capabilities against evolving stealth vessels. Reciprocal threats from remnants fizzle amid heightened patrols, stunning observers with the thorough dismantling of a once-invincible sea-based smuggling network. Months later, the U.S. Navy's decisive strike on the world's deadliest floating drug empire endures as a landmark counter-narcotics victory, frequently highlighted in strategic reviews for fully neutralizing a high-tech semi-submersible without escapes or losses on the good side, remembered for exposing vulnerabilities in cartel maritime innovations. while inspiring enhanced international patrols and tech investments. The captured crews' prosecutions and seized assets deliver lasting blows to operations, ultimately reshaping trafficking routes toward riskier alternatives. Viral documentaries and reports preserve the dramatic escaped raid as emblematic of resolute action against transnational threats in an era of sophisticated smuggling evolution.